Hello Pisces, and welcome to my channel Spiritual Nomad. I hope you've been having a really good week, and I hope that I bring you good tidings for the week to come, or at least some important messages that help you along the way. Needless to say, this is a general reading for the sign of Pisces, so it cannot resonate with everybody, but usually you find that if you're looking at it from your love life and it's not resonating, perhaps look at a different area of your life and it might be resonating with that. So sometimes if you're really focused on love, but actually you might be getting a message about your career this week, regardless of where your focus point might be. So try not to attach too heavily to just one situation in your life. There's always many things going on in our lives that play an important role in everything. Like, you know, you may be desperate to find love, and actually it's all about work, but then down the line that's where you find love. So moving forward, let me just cut the cards and get this reading started. Okay, Pisces, let's have a look. Tower. Okay, so big shake-ups for you. Yeah, something very big. So we got to move. Are you moving? Yeah, it's or were you hoping to move and you're not going to be moving now? There's something in this instance. It's linked with the home, so it could be your family home. And move forward, pick a few more cards. Yeah, I mean, big disruption. I mean, this could be, you know, you could well be moving out somewhere, and as much as it's not a bad thing, but it's gonna be havoc. Basically, it's gonna be mayhem. If that's the case, you know. But when isn't it, really? Doesn't mean it's bad. It just means it's like, whoa. I'm going to need a spa break after this. Let's see what else we got coming on for my Pisces this week. Or maybe you were going one direction and perhaps you're going to take a final about turn. Right. Yeah. Okay. So it could be frustrations this week. Maybe you're waiting or needing to hear about something and those messages just aren't coming in. Perhaps there's somebody, not necessarily a romantic figure in your life, that isn't communicating something that you need them to communicate. So this could be a frustration. So again, this could be over real estate. This could be a partner, obviously, not communicating with you. This could be somebody that had offered you a job or something along those lines, or and this week why aren't you hearing from them, and you're going into a little bit of a meltdown as to why and what's going on, and try and manifest whether there's actually anything to worry about or not, or whether this is actually literally your own personal meltdown because of frustrations, or because everything's in your life is really up in the air. So it's like you've taken everything you've got and you've thrown it up in the air, because it is going to land down in a better situation, but there is that period of time when it is all up in the air, which is really, really scary for anybody. So let's have a look. Let's see. Got yeah, okay, so no, it's all good. I think you're just you're breaking away from some ties, and you're letting go of things. I think you may be, what's going on for you now might bring up some stuff, might bring up some things. So if you are packing up a house, I think it's going to be quite emotional for you, and I think you're going to unpack some demons, so to speak. I think you're actually going to work through some. perhaps some bad habits that you've looped into over the last few years. You're going to actually, by doing what's going on now, albeit whatever situation, you're going to start to understand why those behaviour traits have slipped into your life. Not to say they weren't always a small aspect, but things might have started to sort of take over. So maybe where you'd go for a drink on a Friday and you go to Pilates on a Monday, you're going for a drink on a Friday and a Monday, and there's no Pilates. Those sorts of things. So it's like the balance has been off, and you've maybe been focusing on things that aren't so good for you, and a lot of the reason for that is going to be coming out this week, albeit by you literally physically going through things and seeing it, or conversations or communications or lack of communications is going to bring out the reasons why, and by actually bringing out those reasons, you're actually going to be moving forward. Yeah, you're going to be moving away from something that you know is finished. So I think there's going to be nostalgia over a relationship of your past, one that's definitely over. You're already in something else, or you've definitely moved on from it, or they've certainly moved on. But there's been a piece of your heart holding on to it. On the bottom of the deck, we've got the Three of Swords in reverse. So yeah, this is some heartbreak. This has happened for Pisces. This has happened. You've been going through this probably for a long period of time. In the going through it, you may have got your routine out of whack. I don't want to suggest that you've been, leading an awful lifestyle, but where you were maybe really in routine, and I do this on a Monday and that on a Tuesday, and I have a really healthy balanced lifestyle. The balance has been missing for you due to the fact that you've had to sort through and go through some stuff. You've had to work out why things have been manifesting in the way that they have. Thinking back to I know not last week's but the week before's reading, I think there was definitely dealing with feeling like the bad guy in your situation. So the Pisces has actually felt responsible for a lot of what's been going on, and that's been a lot of the reason. So there's going to be some things happen this week that are going to be pulling all of these things out. So it's almost like that sort of last hurrah before things settle. But I am seeing that you are going to move forward into a committed relationship or situation with somebody new that's probably already there in your life. But if they aren't, they're coming. But you can't really fully give to that person until you have properly dealt with and gone through the issues that have been going on for you with this. Anyway, so I'm going to move on to a Wild Offerings Oracle card for you to clarify the reading. Let's just give them a few shuffles and see clarification we can give you for this week. Service. You stop using the universe to try and get what you want and start asking love to use you. You offer all and want to be of service. Ironically, many desires become fulfilled without grasping or manipulation. Okay, so I think that's interesting. I think maybe through the situations that you've been through in the last few years, you've perhaps, as part of the whole getting out of sync with good routines, perhaps you've been trying to manifest in a way that's like you've seen yourself lose things and you've been trying to grasp for them in an unhealthy manner. And actually, when you start giving out to other people and just giving it out and stop trying to gain, maybe you were in a situation where actually you gained very easily for a really long period of time, and then when this was whipped out from under you, like a security blanket, that's put a stress on you and brought out some sides of your personality which you yourself haven't really liked. And you've done a lot of work on yourself lately and have reached a point where you've realised that when you give, when you just give out and you let go, the grasping, that's when actually the next thing you know, it comes back to you. It's never immediate, and it's not necessarily from the person that you give to, which is very important. It's not about, well, I did that for you, so I expect this back, so you owe me now. It's not how that circle works. It's like somebody might help me and give to me. I don't actually necessarily have a means of helping or giving back to them, but I help and give to this person, who then helps that person, who helps that person, who then inadvertently helps that person. So that cycle, it isn't about, I did that, you owe me, give it back. It's about just giving it out there into the universe, and the universe will give it back to you. It will circle round. But that's not why we do it. We just learn that giving a gift, and just I love giving gifts. I prefer giving them than receiving them, because I like to make people happy. It makes me happy seeing them happy. So that to me is my gift, or it's already immediately returned just seeing that person happy. So I think that's what you need to sort of think about and resonate on this week moving forward to help you with anything going on. I think, you know, there may be a few tears this week. It might be a stressful week, but I think by the end of it, you're going to feel exhausted. I do suggest a spa break, but you're going to feel better, and you're going to have moved through some real old baggage that needed dealing with. So I wish you all the best with this week. I hope this has resonated for you. If you've enjoyed my reading, please click like and subscribe, and join me again next week. This has been the Spiritual Nomad channel. It's been lovely having you here. Thank you and goodbye.